We have an epidemic on our hands. 220 million. That's the number of overweight or obese people here in the United States. Do you want to be a statistic, or do you want to live a happy, healthy, long life with your family? Hi, my name is Robert. I started out just as some guy who was into health and fitness, but this turned into so much more. But we'll get into that in a sec. First, let me clarify who this video is for. Do you have over 20 pounds of body fat you want to lose? Do you constantly feel badly about yourself, or like you're just not the person you're meant to be? Do people silently judge you because of your weight? Do you wish your family, friends, and everyone around you respected you more? Do you wish you could wake up every day loving your life? Have you desperately tried to lose fat in the past without getting any results? If any of those things apply to you, this is the most important weight loss video you'll ever see. I'm going to tell you the reason you don't lose the fat you deserve to lose, how you can potentially have 19 more healthy years with your loved ones, and finally, the secret solution to fat loss they don't want you to know about. According to recent reports by the CDC, 69% of American adults are overweight or worse, and 35.1% of American adults are obese. If you are overweight or obese, you are much more likely to have any of the following horrible conditions in your life: heart disease, sleep apnea, stroke, type 2 diabetes, back pain, and certain types of cancer. Research led by investigators at the Research Institute of the McGill University Health Center found being overweight or obese can reduce your life by up to 8 years. Dr. Grover and his colleagues found being very obese can reduce your life by 8 years, being obese can reduce your life by 6 years, and being overweight can reduce your life by 3 years. Now, this obviously isn't the case for every person, but why take the chance? Let me ask you something real quick. If you were one of the people whose life would be shortened by up to 8 years because of your weight, what would 8 more years with your children, family, and friends mean to you? What would 8 more years of being able to see your kids grow up into adults, take on lives of their own, and develop into the people they were meant to be mean to you? Wouldn't you love to be able to hear your children tell you how they're doing, spend holidays with them, and watch them and their children grow up for 8 more years? The stats don't get any better. Yes, obesity can shorten your life by up to 8 years, but it can shorten your healthy life by up to 19 years due to the increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Really think about that right now. 19 years. That's how much time being obese can cut off your healthy life. You could be leaving your children with insane medical bills and a lifetime of stress, not to mention severely diminishing the amount of time you actually get to do normal things with them. Are you going to cut 19 years off of your healthy life you could be spending with your loved ones? Seems pretty selfish to me. By the way, the numbers aren't much better if you're just overweight, not obese. Being overweight can cut 3 years off of your life and 6 to 12 years off of your healthy life. Whether you're overweight or obese, we can both agree it just isn't right to leave your family with your bills, and I'm sure, given the option, you would rather spend 3 to 19 more healthy years with your family and friends. That's what this video is all about. I'm here to give you the option. I'm here to make it all possible for you. I'm here to give you the fat loss secrets hidden from you your entire life. How would you like to lose over 20 pounds of body fat, cut over 8 sizes off of your jeans, remove any unwanted fat from your hips, thighs, arms, belly, and anywhere else you can think of, as well as increase your energy, vitality, happiness, and love for yourself and your body? Not to mention, you could possibly be spending 3 to 19 more years with your loved ones. Here's the really cool part. You can do all of that without any workouts at a sweaty, gross gym, without any crazy diets, and without giving up foods we all love like donuts, cake, cookies, and pizza. Now, I'm not going to tell you workouts don't help, but they definitely are not necessary to get the body you want. In fact, I could tell you how to lose fat without working out and only eating donuts, cake, cookies, and pizza. You just feel like crap all the time, and half of my goal with all of this is to make you feel as amazing as you possibly can. It isn't too good to be true once you see the trick in this system, I promise. Have you ever felt like if you just knew the secret the people who get fit really easily knew, you'd be set? Like that's all you need to know? That's the power of the system I'm going to show you. It has genuinely been my life's work to figure out why people who deserve to lose weight just can't do it no matter how hard they try. Again, my name is Robert, and although I have the body I do now, there have been plenty of people close to me who haven't been able to get the same results. I've seen friends and family try crash diet after crash diet and workout plan after workout plan, but they never truly experienced the results I was fortunate enough to. Let me clarify, this is not their fault. And if you happen to be in the same position, it isn't your fault either. I got into seriously studying health and fitness because of my beautiful mom. My mom was fat for most of her life. She wasn't just kind of fat, she was really, really fat. She hated herself for it, and it killed me inside to know this. She wouldn't admit it, but you could tell just by the way she walked around, she felt horribly. If you asked her how she was doing, she would put a smile on and tell you she was doing great. But then she would look down at the floor and just stare for a couple of seconds before she snapped back out of it. I had to figure out how to help someone like her, someone who tries everything, someone without genetics that help them lose fat like a fast metabolism, someone not born with that insane drive, someone who has thyroid problems or other fat loss related medical conditions that get in their way like her thyroid problems did, and someone who just plain doesn't feel like they can do it. I thought to myself, what do I need to give her that would make losing fat as simple as possible? How could I break down everything I do into something simple she could follow step by step to have the body, energy levels, and youthfulness she so desperately desired? Not to mention, she deserved it too. I have a feeling if you're still watching this video, you're in a place similar to where my beautiful mom was before I helped her. You feel defeated, like nothing you try works. You feel like giving up for good. You feel like maybe it isn't even worth it to try and get your dream body. And most importantly, you feel like the real reasons people lose fat have been hidden from you. My mom was in the exact same place, and I completely understand where you're coming from. No one deserves to be there. So I did it. I sat my butt in a chair for hours every day for months to come up with the simplest and fastest way I could tell her the things she needed to do. I came up with a 5-step system I was sure her or anyone else could easily follow. I showed the system to her, and it worked just like magic. She followed the 5 simple steps, and within a few days you could see a dramatic shift happen inside of her. She had a new energy when she walked around. She had found a purpose to do what she needed to do, and she had started to love herself. She had a new sense of self-respect. She had a new reason to get out of bed every morning. Oh, and her body was changing too. She dropped the 20 plus pounds of body fat she wanted to lose. She lost all the embarrassing fat she had on her stomach, arms, hips, and thighs. She dropped 8 sizes on her jeans. She made all of our annoying neighbors jealous. And all of the women she despised at work had the embarrassing moment of having their jaws drop. They had always told her she wouldn't be able to do it. She was completely stunned as she experienced fat loss faster than she had ever thought possible. The real magic of this system was she was able to take control of how her body looked, and she knew she'd now be in control forever. So how does it work? What's the secret? Simple. Most people are just focused on the wrong things when they want to lose weight, and they make it way more complicated than it needs to be. Basically, the system allows your body to lose fat by downloading new fat-burning software into your brain. The 5 steps are foolproof, and anyone who follows all 5 of them will see dramatic changes in how their body looks. If you follow this system, you will experience a body transformation you never thought was possible. Just imagine what it would be like to have all of the secrets hidden from you your entire life revealed, and finally be one of the people who wakes up every morning, looks in the mirror, and loves their body exactly how it is. That's what I want for you. I'm taking all of the responsibility off you. All you have to do is follow the system and watch how fast your body and mind changes how it feels. This exact system is not available anywhere else but right here, right now. Everyone in my life, including my mom, is telling me I'm crazy for doing this, but I'm basically giving this system away for $47 if you buy it today. That's not even what 1 hour with a personal trainer would cost you nowadays, and the system I give you has way more value than some random personal trainer who doesn't actually care about you. Just to show you how devoted I am to helping you, I'm going to include 3 gifts completely for free if you get the system right now. Free gift number 1. I'm going to include the 7 biggest mistakes most people make when it comes to their bodies and the simple solutions to fix them. Chances are you're making these mistakes right now that make it nearly impossible for you to feel great and lose fat. Free gift number 2. Remember, workouts are not necessary with this system. However, I'm going to give you a catalog of beginner exercises and a catalog of regular exercises you can use when you start to feel great and want to take an extra step. I go into detail for each exercise so you know exactly what you need to do. Free gift number 3. I'm also going to give you a detailed full workout guide to completely remove any guesswork on your part. In this guide, I give you a 5-day routine that goes perfectly with the system and will maximize how great you look and feel. I'm going to say it one more time just in case you still don't believe me. Workouts are not necessary, but they can help. The average overweight person spends $247 more on medical bills every year than someone who isn't overweight. The average obese person spends $732 more on medical bills every year than someone who isn't obese. I wanted to make sure everyone watching this video could afford this life-changing system, and here's the really cool part. If you're overweight and you follow my system, you could save $1,235 in medical bills over the next 5 years. And if you're obese, you could save $3,660. Think of what you could do with an extra couple grand. Take the family on vacation, put a down payment on a new car to show off, take a big chunk out of what you owe on the car you have now. This system easily pays for itself if you follow it. You owe it to yourself and your family to do this. Also, your entire investment in your health and new body has a 60-day money-back guarantee. If at any time within the 60 days you don't like the product for any reason, just tell me and I'll personally refund all your money. Even better, I don't want anyone ever paying for this who doesn't truly benefit from it. I'm going to give you the 5-step system plus the 3 free gifts today, all for $1. I'll bill you the other $46 after 7 days if you think it's worth the money. If you don't, keep everything as a gift because I know how valuable it is, and I'll make sure you don't pay 1 more cent for any of it. We're basically going on the honor system here. You could tell me you want a refund because you didn't like the font I used and I would still give it to you, but I trust you'll see and feel what this is truly worth. Click the add to cart button below to get your copy of everything for $1 today. Check it all out, and if you don't feel like it's worth the other $46, I'll make sure you get to keep all of it for free. I'm excited to see what you'll do when you see how powerful this information is, and I'd love to hear from you after you read it and try it. Click the add to cart button below and get your copy now. If you're still a little skeptical, I understand. I can definitely remember thinking stuff like this was too good to be true. So why is this possible for me, you might be asking? This system works for everybody. It doesn't matter if you have bad genetics, you've never tried anything like this before, or you've tried everything like this before. The 5 simple steps in this system are foolproof and will get you to where you want to be. But I'm different. You aren't. This system works for everybody. It works on such core levels of how humans work that it is impossible to actually follow the 5 steps and not see results. How fast can I expect to see results? I can't legally promise how much weight you can lose in a certain amount of time because everybody's different. But if you follow the 5 steps, you could definitely lose 20 to 40 plus pounds of body fat. I've done all the heavy lifting for you. You just have to follow the steps. Click the add to cart button below to get your copy and tell me how you feel after you follow the steps. I'd love to hear from you.